Hello guys, with the new season of the Wish, we got a new rapid fire fusion rifle. I like them, so I decided to test it against the competition. I already made a video testing fusion rifles months ago, so this time I only tested the ones I thought they would really be good or that you can easily, get the craftable ones, the ones that you can pick every week in raids and stuff like that. So, because of that, there's a few that are not here because I already know the results. They could be good, but not as good. And I also did not test Riptide with Vorpal. Why? Because I do not have that role. Mine has Shield Clip. And since it's a rapid fire with Vorpal, should be very close to Cartesian. For the testing, I use 3 surges on my boots and 1 clanmate using Divinity and Well. Thanks man, you're awesome, thanks for the help. Since I was using Rain of Fire, a build that I recently made for this season, you can check my last video if you'd like to check the build, I reloaded only using Icarus Dash, except for Cartesian. And now you may ask, why did you not reload the same way for Cartesian? Well guys, because I forgot. I'm getting old. I'm sorry. I just forgot. I apologize for that. I still think it didn't mess up with the results that bad, and I only realized that when I was putting the videos together, and now I'm all alone. My friend is gone. So yeah, I apologize guys, but I really think that the results are very accurate. So after all this, let the games begin. This one is Nox Perennial 5. The reason I'm testing it is because I was curious. I read a lot of people saying it was a really good option if it dropped with Control Burst. I had one with Control Burst, so I decided to test it. It's a world drop, so it's way tougher to farm, but let's see if you have to farm it. You don't guys. No need to wait for the end of the video. I don't want to waste anyone's time. You don't. It surprised me, it did a bunch of damage. It surprised me, but it took 24 seconds to shoot all my ammo and did a little bit over 1 million. So what I do now is I divide the amount of damage per the seconds it took to shoot all the ammo, and that's what's going to give me the DPS for that ammo. So let's think it up. It's almost like points, okay? So the DPS for this one is 43.5. That's low guys, that's low. If you have one, you can delete it straight away, no worries, you're not losing anything. Now next one, this one is Loaded Question. You get it from Nightfalls. Certain weeks you can farm this weapon on Nightfalls, and the role was Envious Assassin in Control Burst, a really good role. But like the other one, it's a slower firing one. It did kind of the same amount of damage, took almost the same amount of seconds, so DPS will be really close. This one in my account was 42, so again on the 40s, not that good. You can delete it. Honestly, you'll have better options. Now time for the queen, Cartesian with Vorpal. Like most people have the one that Banshee sold. If you're a new player and you do not have it, don't worry, there are options for you. Now, this one is a fan favorite, is my favorite fusion rifle in the game. I like a lot about it. I use it a lot on bosses, on raid bosses. I really like it. The amount of damage was really good, but what's really nice is the amount of time left that we had to do damage with a rocket launcher, something else, you know. Damage was nice. 1,000,000 divided by 21, it was the amount of seconds. It gives us 50 for DPS. That's good. Now, Tum Force. It was recommended by viewers to use ionized battery, rewind rounds, and control burst, and it was great. Thanks, guys. That's what I love. For your feedback in the comments, even if it's to tell me how shitty I am and how wrong I did everything. Still, guys, thanks a lot. It did great. So it took 15.8 seconds to shoot all ammo, and it did 1,000,000. So since it was a little bit faster than Cartesian, it actually trumps Cartesian, so it's 51,000 the DPS. So Tum Force is now the best DPS wise. Time for Airit to shine. It's a craftable one. I have Envious Assassin, Control Burst, and Accelerated Coils. And guys, it surprised me. Like, it surprised me a lot because I really don't like these slow firing fusion rifles, even though I know they were reworked a little bit. The DPS was 1,068,000. It only took 20.5 seconds to shoot all the ammo, so the DPS is 52. So it's higher than Tum Force. So if you're only thinking about legendary fusion rifles, this one takes the crown as the best DPS option. Another craftable solar fusion rifle is Royal Executioner. This one has Envious Assassin, Reservoir Burst, and Accelerated Coils, even though they are not crafted. And guys, it's just bad. This one is just sad. It's not a good one. After the testing, I just deleted it straight away. Basically, it took 17 seconds to shoot all my ammo. It did 688. So the DPS is 40.5. It was the lowest one. Really bad, not an option, just delete it. You have better options, as you could see, like with Tum Force or Airit. Let's go to the next one. This one is the new one, Scatter Signal, a strand rapid fire fusion rifle. That means it goes in the first slot, not on the second, so it gives us options. My role as overflow and control burst, and as you can see with overflow, you can have all your magazine in the ammo, so no need for reloads, nothing. You just shoot it until you have no more ammo left. And that's really good, and it surprised me a lot. It took me 19 seconds to shoot all my ammo, and we did a little bit under 1,000,000. So we did not reach 1,000,000, but it was close enough. 950 divided by the amount of seconds, it gives us 50 as DPS. So that's really good. I also tested some other fusions and some other exotic fusion rifles, but the video is long and honestly no one sees my video, so Merciless was the best. Like, Merciless is the best fusion rifle in the game, period. the total DPS was 71. So we're talking how good 50s are. It was 70. Really, really good. Telesto was 37. Guys, don't use Telesto for DPS. Like, just don't. And Bastion was 43. Not good, but not bad, you know. Just, yeah, Bastion not for DPS as well. But I was curious. So, if you want to use an exotic fusion rifle for DPS, Merciless is the way to go. Now let's talk a little bit about what we learned. We learned that Cartesian is still very good with Vorpal, but some of you might not have it. Tachyon Force, you can go into Last Wish and get it. Tachyon Force is amazing. It was the second best DPS. The thing is, guys, Tachyon Force is arc, and matching elements, it's very important for DPS. For example, if I have 3 solar weapon surges and I'm using a solar rocket, it will help if I have a solar fusion rifle, because when I have no more rockets, I can do DPS with my fusion. So what brings Tachyon Force back a little bit for me is being arc, at least for now, because most of us use Apex Predator as our rocket of choice. That means that Cartesian, amazing option still. Airit, it was the best, amazing option as well. But now with Scatter Signal being on the first slot, we have more options. We can use our primary on our secondary slot. So Scatter Signal on its own, it held high, it was amazing. It tied with Cartesian, and for me that's awesome. So yeah, you have something to farm this season. It's a really long season, guys. I don't even want to talk about it, but there you go. Go into the coil. It's a nice activity. Get all the pots, get all your red borders, and that's it. That was the video. Hope you like it, guys. Please, some feedback in the comments. It's always appreciated, and a like and the subscription would be awesome, guys. Awesome. See ya.